Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to episode Oh my, it has been a while, and I want to apologise. Now, if you're wondering where I have been for a while, well, check out my Minecraft episode, which I've kind of made as a sort of where have I been, what have I been doing, kind of why haven't I been uploading videos, and that will give you an idea as to what I've been up to. So I just want to apologise for that, but if you want to know where I've been and why I haven't uploaded in a really long time, that would be the best place to go in terms of kind of catching up, because I don't want to put it into every episode, especially if you're only here to watch me finish The Hobbit. So with that said, it's been a while, I must say, but we are on 79%, as you can see in the top left, kind of, well, not top left, but in the top corner there. 79% on the game, and then we can finish. So, what are we missing? We're missing the quest over here, 2 red bricks over there, there's a buildable over there. I remember that from when we previously played. Something to build there, a funky bow over there to build, a bunch of quests to do during the day. So I think we're going to start by heading over towards the Shire. But I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing well. I've been very busy in life, so I haven't touched this game in a while. So I want to at first apologise with that. I mean, wow, the lockdown in the UK has been slowly lifted. I mean, it was lifted about a fortnight ago, or 2 weeks ago roughly. But I've just been so busy with life. I'm starting a new job soon, I'm changing career, and oh my word, this works. I don't believe it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't been following the series, you will know that we've been having some significant issues with these over the many episodes. We were never able to get them working, but now it would appear that they are working. So it's green, blue, red. So before it decides to not work, I feel like we need to get into this. But I've been changing job, and with that, I've been quite busy, and I have my own side hustle in life where if you don't know, my background is in repairing bicycles, so I've been doing quite a lot of that recently, and I've had so many things to catch up on and do, so it's just meant that I've been very busy with all of that. And all my camera angle, but that's all done now. Well, I say it's all done, it's still very much so ongoing, but I'm not a part-timer. I'm not somebody who gives up or stops doing something he enjoys. I enjoy making these videos and talking to the people in YouTube comments and all of that, so I don't want to stop that. I want to keep going. I want to, as they say, keep her going. And that is exactly what I intend on doing.
My husband has this unusual interest in exotic weapons and insists on obtaining a sinister sword found in Dol Guldur. Anything from such an evil place must be bad news. I'd ask that you bring this Morgul blade to me first, so I can keep it hidden. Oh, is that the Morgul
we've already got
blade?
it. Very good.
Wonderful. I'll keep it in the bathtub.
So if I remember, excuse the very squeaky chair. Some things never change about my videos, and that will always be my squeaky chair. My squeaky chair is the squeakiest of all the squeakers. In the previous episode, we've done a lot of the missions, so we've been through quite a lot. I know there are still missions we have to replay, and that's fine, and we will continue to do that, but I do want to achieve 100%, and then from there we can... What was the point of that? I'm not too sure. Right, let's talk to this person.
Gandalf the Grey? More like Gandalf the Great. That charm, that style, that luxurious beard, and such wonderful fireworks. Yet, no real fireworks could compare to those he ignites within my heart. Oh, he's so dreamy. Were gaze upon his fabulous features forever.
Gandalf got a girlfriend, has he? What's going on here?
Gandalf the Grey?
Oop.
More like Gandalf the Grey.
What's this person? Oh, okay, this person wants us to build something. I'm going to throw it out here, and I think we can afford that. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yep. Oh, we just need the wood. Where's the wood? Wood. Very nice. We can indeed afford that. Oh, it's a... I remember these. Buildables, ladies and gentlemen. We got our buildables. But, yeah, with changing job, doing my side hustle, it meant I didn't get a lot of time for myself. And I'm a very active chap. I love cycling, love running, and we're doing a lot of that. And when the lockdown ended, a friend of mine said, oh dear, we've already made a mistake. It was typical of me trying to super concentrate. A friend of mine said, yo, can we go out and do some running? I want to get fitter. And so, yeah, that's fine. We'll go out and do some running. So we're doing that as well. And it's just kind of meant that by the time I get home, I'm not playing so much. Still playing a fair amount, but wasn't really sitting down a whole lot. But rest assured, I'm now here. I'm in the midst of cooking a roast, so...
My
But
gosh!
that won't affect this episode.
It's perfect! So dashing, so stern, so grey. Thank you so much for this. I'm going to show him off to everyone in town.
As is tradition, got myself a lovely fizzy drink. Got myself some Coca-Cola cherry today. Very nice. Right, what does this potato masher want over here? Well, this Noob Master 69. For anyone who didn't get that reference as an Avengers reference.
I've got to deliver these scrumptious pumpkins to Bree. But there's talk of bandits on the roads. I'll cut you in on the payment if you keep those brigands off my back and away from my babies.
I
What do
will
you say?
certainly help you, madam. Let me first get an item that I remember. I believe it was this one. The yo-yo. The yo-yo of destiny. We need this. But of course the yo-yo, whenever you hit an enemy, drops items. Or the
Here they come.
treasure
Watch
items.
out!
Very nice. Look at all the stuff they're dropping on top. So they're dropping chicken, they're dropping the bronze there, which I saw. Dropping fish that they normally wouldn't drop. Ooh. Oh dear, we've been run over. Poor Gandalf. Please get the yo-yo out, Gandalf. Thank you. Oh, you've been run over again. Gandalf. Honestly. Ooh, see if we can't get any fish from here. Oh, yeah, we have got fish. 26, okay. We got a purple brick from somewhere. And of course, I think we are missing the ×8, I think. I think it might be the ×8. I'm not sure. It's one of the multipliers that we are missing.
Hands off my pumpkins, fiends!
Ooh, right. See all the jewels and all the gems that we're getting from them. It's kind of useful, but I'm not going to lie. Oh, there's a red one there. I don't think actually if there's... Well, no, if there's something we need, it's definitely going to be carrots. Because we have got a massive shortage of carrots and we're in a mass requirement for carrots. If I remember, one of the characters there in Bree requires 500 carrots, which is absolutely redonkulous. That's a huge amount of carrots, but I do remember that. So we, well, for half a second I thought those were carrots, even though the mission is a punchy pumpkin or something like that. Yes, anyway, but well, with so I'm so out of tone with talking into a microphone. It seems a bit weird, even though I could probably talk for hours. I mean, I can talk for hours. But let me know what all of you have been
Crackers
up
and
to.
canaries.
What you've been doing in these last few weeks, or if you're watching this from the future, what you're up to. I do check back through all of my videos. Believe that or not, I know probably a lot of YouTubers can say they do that, but being that I'm PewDiePie, I can go back and check everything, and I do check everything. And even in the future, distant future, I'm still going to go back and check. Because I love interacting with people. I love building what we call a rapport, or just you know, learning about people, making friends, learning new things. I absolutely love that. And I love teaching things. I'm no super teacher or anything, but
You certainly showed those pumpkin pilfering pests a thing or two. I'll give you your share of the payment now. I've got some errands to run before I haul these beauties to their new owner. Thanks.
You are welcome, my lady. Now, what did the two people in Bree need? What do you need, my friend?
Oh, hello again. You won't believe this, but you know when you helped me make that pumpkin delivery? Well, my cart was stolen as soon as I turned my back. I don't half feel foolish. So, Blanche, if you find it on your travels, could you return it to me?
Cool. So where on earth is your pumpkin? Your pumpkin cart is up this way, is it? So this rather unfortunate chap, or lady, who we literally just helped, has decided to go and lose their... Okay, have we got the yo-yo? Yo-yo, Gandalf, yo-yo. Ping pong. Bit of bing bong. Thank you very much. But, yeah, let me know what you've been up to. I'd be interested to find out. If you're wondering where I've been cycling, or you know, kind of what I've been up to, I've been doing road cycling. Normally do 20 to 40 miles. I have quite a funny story that yesterday I kind of decided that I'm an adapt rider. So what I mean by that is I've been riding for many years now, and I'm very capable on a bike. I am very fortunate in the position that I can kind of hop on a bike and I can be out for as many hours as I want, or as many hours as I've got free time really to be out with, because there are only so many hours in a day. But I can kind of decide that, okay, I'm going to go in this direction, and I'm going to go in a direction and just kind of ride in that direction, and then when I get bored I will decide that, okay, I'm going to take this direction now, I'm going to take a left, I'm going to take a right, and then I just kind of go along bippity bopping and just enjoying kind of my ride as it is. Get out of my way, you bogies. You cannot stop me getting there. But I'm quite gifted or fortunate in that position that I've been riding for so many years that I can just kind of ride indefinitely for fun. No, you wanted me to come in here, but did you actually want me to come in here? It doesn't look like you did actually want me to come in here, which is a little sad, but that's fine because I can mine all of this. Bing bong bong. About to be back up at 500 stone, which is amazing. Not so much copper, or at least that's what I'm imagining to be copper. We'll go back to Gandalf for the yo-yo. Yo-yo is very important. Oh, I swapped with this guy. So that lady's cart is right here. And off we trot. But yesterday, anyway, I decided to go in a direction. I had planned in my head roughly 30 miles to go cycling, but ended up going in a direction.
Oh, bless you.
Just listen to this lady.
My little pumpkin guardian. Oh, not that you look like a pumpkin, just that... Oh, right. Thanks again.
I ended up cycling in a direction for about 10 miles, and then I decided, okay, perhaps now I'll take a right. And okay, I took the right, and I thought, okay, well, I haven't been over this way for a long while. I'll take a left. Oh, let's see what this person needs. Place. We have seen this one before, but do we have enough? I think we can afford that. We're not going to have any red left after that, or copper I think as well, which is a bit sad. I decided I'd turn in this direction, and I was going along cycling thinking, you know, I haven't been this way since I was kind of in my previous place of work, so I might go up this way and then I can go back round a place called Gweek. You give that a little Google. So I'd come from Cambrai, and I made it my way around to Helston, or RNAS, or Royal Navy Air Station, Cold Rose, and from there kind of went back along home. But I ended up on my way home. I was cycling out of Helston, thinking, right, well, I can keep going this way, or I can kind of turn off and go some weird and wonderful ways, because it was quite windy out and it was a headwind all the way home. So I ended up taking the kind of weird and wonderful ways. Is it that one? Oh, it is that one. And ended up getting my ride up to 41 miles. But there were some good moments, some really good moments in the ride, and I don't mean that from the aspect of riding, but while passing the Royal Navy base, it's not a big Navy base, I should stress that. But first off, it's an inland Navy base. It's not a Navy base with boats and ships.
I almost feel like a thief myself, letting you
Just
build
listen to this
for me,
person.
and having so little in the way of payment. I know. Let's say you can keep half of it. Yes, you're welcome to come and warm yourself by our fire any time you like.
Anyway, these people really quiet. Oh, we don't want to quit. We want options. Let's go for audio volume 3, because that seems a little quiet to me, but I could be wrong. And that's actually quite loud. Oh. What settings? What in options? What do we have? Effects settings. Let's put subtitles on and put it down to 2. Boom. But as I went past the Royal Navy base, 2 Hawks, or a Hawk's like a training aircraft for the Royal Navy, and one of them went over the runway at about 50 feet. Now I'm cycling around the base just because of the way the road goes, and as I'm cycling along, this Hawk goes flying past overhead, and it's probably less than 50 feet, or around 50 feet, maybe more, maybe less. Well, probably not less, but maybe more. It goes flying over my head, and I can look up at the hull of the aircraft, the bottom of the hull aircraft, and there's these skulls and crossbones on it, and it was just kind of, not the pumpkin lady again, seriously, pumpkin lady.
Oh, pumpkin guardian. Not 2 minutes after you went through the trouble of getting my cart back, the blasted thing fell apart. I can take a hint. I must be destined to make all my pumpkin deliveries on foot. But it takes so long. Here, fancy netting yourself a neat trick to double in your loot? Then forge me some mithril horseshoes so I can double my speed. Oh, pumpkin guardian.
Okay, so you want some mithril horseshoes. Let's see if we can go craft them. But I could see this aircraft right above me, and it was just so incredible. And the sound it made as it roared overhead. And then the Hawk's wingman came along and was beside him, and he went flying. He wasn't with him next to the runway, so the first Hawk went across the runway, the second one came in from the side of the base, linked up together so they were side by side, and then they just went right up into the air, straight vertical in the air, and that was a moment to be seen. That was really incredible. I hadn't
Picked
really
up any
seen
good
that
designs lately?
Oh, we need 30 carrots. You gotta be joking me. Carrots, carrots, carrots. We need some carrots. Because if we can double our loot, that would be... boom. That would be stellar. But just to see those aircraft flying overhead was incredible. But another funny moment was I was cycling kind of on a back road. I was getting quite close to home now. And this aircraft, sorry, I got aircraft in my mind. This gentleman was there on his push bike. He was cycling, I was cycling, and I don't think he quite realised I was behind him. Now I'm not a super fast cyclist. I may not even be a fan. Well, okay, I'm confident enough to say I'm a fast cyclist. I'm a pretty good cyclist. And I caught up with this fellow pretty quickly, and I overtook him. And whenever I overtake anyone, I always say good morning, good afternoon, or how are you, enjoying your ride. Always like to be polite and see how you are. especially since I'm kind of going past you. It seems a bit ignorant to not do anything. But I went past him and said, you know, good morning, how are you? And he jumped feet. He did not know I was behind him at all. He was like, oh, God, I didn't know you were effing there. Oh, dear, I made that boo-boo. Haven't done that in a while. And that was very, very funny. Must be said this. I don't know how old he was, but he must have been... I wouldn't say he was an old man, but older. A lot older than me. But still, you know, young enough to kind of put the power down if it's needed. Okay, now what on earth do we have to do here? When all is set right, and is as it should be, my treasure will be revealed for you to see. Hard earth below, to start our quest, clear skies above, where eagles nest. Lush forests sway in the west, while eastern fire mountains stir that used to rest. Okay. So it looks like we got... Ah! Okay. So I can hit these around... Right, I need to change the Saruman, I think. But not far after I overtook this cyclist, there is a pretty steep hill, it must be said. And it's a particularly nasty hill, really. It's quite steep. It's one of the very few hills in Cornwall which will actually cause me to go into my easiest gear on the bike. And I can tell you there's not very many hills in Cornwall that make me do that. And not very many at all. But this is one where it is steep enough that it does require me, unless I'm really going hard and fast, to drop down a gear, because otherwise I'm kind of potatoed. Oh, excuse me. Oh, the yawning. Yawning never stops. Right. Let me figure this out. When all's right. Hard earth below to start our quest. Clear skies above. So blue needs to go up, brown needs to go down. Green, all the greens need to go west. I think all the oranges... all the reds need to go in the same way. Ah! Oh. Get that. That. Right, I get what it was. I think that needs to go. No. That. But, the poor guy tried chasing me up this hill. He had no hope. He was potatoed from the moment we started. But, sorry, it's been a while since I've done this, so my concentration's like... as I'm trying to concentrate as I do this, and give you the story of my cycling adventure yesterday with the hawk going overhead and the elderly gentleman, but that wasn't really that old, but I'm calling him old, who was trying to chase me. And I don't mean chase me in a bad reason either, by the way. What I mean is when you're cycling, if you have the ability to sit on someone's tail, they break the wind for you. And when they break the wind for you, it makes your cycling easier because you don't have to deal with the wind. So a lot of people do that so that they have an easier ride. And that's perfectly normal. Like if I go out with any friends, I typically take the front, they sit behind me and they get an easier ride. That's just kind of typically how I rock. And how you would rock in a group anyway. You kind of take turns on the front, breaking up the wind and making it easier for everybody. Ooh, concentration here. Can we hit it in the middle? Oh, no we can't. It's been too long. Oh, I potatoed that one, didn't I? Poof. But it was a good ride yesterday, it must be said. I do need a part on my bike, my cranks, which connect to the pedals, so they're right in the middle of the bike at the bottom, what you connect your feet to. That's kind of falling off without falling off at the moment, so I do need a part for them to fix that up, because it's starting to not get on my nerves, but it's kind of like I do need to get that fixed. Oh my, what's going on up here?
Right. Treasure hunting time. We all here? Spanrat, Gedmore, Pie, Flamgog. Oi! Flamgog! Anyone seen Flamgog? We ain't going anywhere till his sorry rump gets here.
Ah. Did I design a character last time? Well, it was not that character, I can tell you that much. Not that character. Oh. Okay. Not that character.
Right. Treasure hunting time. We all here? Spanrat.
Okay.
Flamgog. Oi! Flamgog! Anyone seen Flamgog?
Nope. I was hoping that you would accept that character as Flamgod, but apparently not. Oh, that's an elven helmet anyway. That's... Okay, it's definitely not that person. Okay, that's the mountain guru. You're a chicken. You are pretty much a Frodo. Who's this guy?
Finally decided to join us, eh, Flamgog?
Ah.
Right, you horrible lot. Let's get this show on the road.
Yeah, see?
Treasure
Might have been a while, but I got a good memory.
March!
March? Where we going? Where on earth are we going?
How am I going to sort this?
Right. Not really sure what those lovely ladies and gentlemen do. Let's go swap to this character, shall we?
A band of orcs have made camp on the top of Weathertop. And something tells me they've more than campfire songs and sausages in their schemes. Slay those fiends and restore safety to this area.
I would agree with you, good sir. Beat all these characters up. Right. Oh my. Okay. Get rid of you. Feel like we might have broken the area. Oh, wait, 15? You know what this calls for? This calls for a yo-yo. Yo-yo. Oh my, that constant bashing of that rock. I know all of you can hear that. I think I might have temporarily or permanently broken the game a little bit with you doing that. Okay, we need 30 carrots, we've got 7. So we're slowly getting there.
Good work. I tell you, there always seems to be trouble up here whenever I come by. Orc infestations, owls staring at people unsettlingly. Never next. A load of ring wraiths trying to steal a necklace from a dwarf.
Right, let's get ourselves as far away from this place as we can. That is very annoying. Oh, thank goodness for that. That noise, that god-awful noise has stopped. Any quests are still over here. There's this quest over here. I got a feeling that might be the chicken quest, because poultry is to do with chickens. Or something along those lines anyway. But we will go and see what the chicken lady or what the poultry problem is. Oh my, that audio was a bit whiff-waff. Wasn't really sure what it was doing there. But, oh. Actually, you know what? Actually, no, you know, I know what. See if we can't get 80% before we end this episode. I know we've been a little bit all over the place, but we're going to get back into the swing of things. Let's see if we can get 80%. Or at least let's turn in this quest, and then what we'll do after this is I'm going to change it to daytime, because there's a whole bunch of daytime quests around here. I'm going to see if I can do that and see if I can get enough carrots in the Shire so that we can change the not change the time, but well, I suppose change the time. It would be technically change the time. Can I call that boat over here? I don't think I really can. Booby-dooby-doo, words, Mr. Goliath, words, use your head, not your tongue. We'll change it to daytime, and we'll change it, or we'll turn into a new episode when we change to daytime so that we can kind of keep the fluidity going. Right, let's get some fish for now then. Look at all of that. Bada bing, bada boom. Right, do you have carrots here? I see some carrots. I really am looking forward to ×2 loot though, because oh, man, have we been struggling with loot these playthroughs. It doesn't seem so bad now. I mean, we have 300 planks, 50 baguettes. We had the whole bunch of those rocks, and we even have a lot of that silver there. But man, it just seems like some of the loot in this game, like that character in Bree requires 500 carrots. 500, and we still need 30 just so that we can afford the double loot. It's ridiculously expensive. It requires so much time and effort to be put into the game. But now that we haven't played in a while, the kind of the bugs of the game seem to have sort of sorted themselves out or resolved themselves. Like getting that blueprint at the start of the episode that we got through the wall using Ori to shoot his slingshot there, and it's very refreshing and nice to see that that is fixed. Like having the break from the game has kind of sorted that out, and I must say that is very nice and very refreshing, because I honestly feel like The Hobbit is really up there for me in my LEGO games. Now, I've 100%ed a couple of LEGO games in the past. I've 100%ed LEGO Star Wars 3, which was really fun for me, and LEGO Pirates of the Caribbean, and I believe the complete saga, I think. Oh, sorry, I should say LEGO Star Wars, the complete saga. I think I might have done that. And there was a very old LEGO game. I think it was quite literally just called LEGO Star Wars, the video game. And I want to say it was PlayStation 2, but I could be wrong on that. But I 100%ed that one as well. It was a very old game. It used to have... what episodes was it? I don't even know. I remember there being... I think it's Revenge of the Sith. So is that 4? I'm quite off on my timeline, unfortunately, because it's been a while since I've done anything Star Wars, and I still haven't watched the latest Skywalker movies, or whatever they've called them now, with Rey in, because I kind of went to the cinema when I was at college, and I was at college when episode 7 dropped. I've not been that impressed with what Disney's done with the series. Like the spin-offs, I thought were pretty good. I haven't watched the Han Solo one, in saying that, because it doesn't have Harrison Ford in, so I kind of didn't really want to watch it. But
a real-life chicken person? So it really is possible after all? You're right, I've been a fool. Whatever hardships I may face, I must never lose sight of my goal to live among the chickens. Thank you, feathered stranger.
very good. But I watched episode 7 and I just kind of wasn't really that into it. With the whole Death Planet, which is basically a Death Star but just made even bigger, and kind of like, really? Could you not come up with a fresh idea for Star Wars? And then how they treated Luke Skywalker in 7 and 8, you go, Luke Skywalker, according to George Lucas, was pretty much the most powerful Jedi ever. And he just sat himself on an island, secluded, and had no influence over anything anymore. And it just doesn't feel like his character. And even Mark Hamill, who's obviously played Luke Skywalker, even he felt as if it wasn't the Luke Skywalker he'd played as when he was a younger, you know, actor. And I do kind of feel like that a little bit. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to end this episode here. What are we on? Oh, we're 79.8%. So we didn't even get a percentage point this episode, which is rather sad. But that's okay, because we're going to get ourselves ×2 loot in the next episode. And we're also going to change the time of day so that it is daytime. And we're going to go from there. But I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Again, I apologise for the long spout in between playing the game and even uploading YouTube videos. But I got a Minecraft video currently uploading from my modded series there, which will hopefully explain kind of to you all the reasons why. Because, well, yeah, I've been away. I feel like I want to let you all know why, but I thought I'd do that in one video as opposed to doing it in a million different videos, because you probably just want to watch the content. But with that, thank you all for watching. My name is The-Mighty-Goliath. If you've enjoyed this episode, please do check out the rest of the LEGO Hobbit series, depending where you're watching, whether this be in the future or the past. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching. I hope you've had a good time, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers now, everyone. Take it easy.